are in good order, the world will be watching them as they leave the abbey.
Yes, Ma, thank you, Your Majesty, and if there's anything else you require, just call.
Good evening, Philip.
Yo, Queenie!
Philip, I wish you wouldn't call me that. It's so straight.
Sorry, dear. Been on the production line all day with the workers. Must have picked something up.
A challenging day?
Oh, mugs, plates, tea towels. I shouldn't have to deal with things like that at my age. I don't know why Harry couldn't have got married years ago.
It's William who's getting married, Philip. The older one.
Oh, well, they all look the same to me. Like the Japanese. Yes, anti-eye.
Philip! They look nothing like each other, which has always been a mystery. You know that we need the income from the memorabilia. It's hard enough paying for a royal wedding at this day and age.
Well, have you thought about implementing some savings cuts? It's supposed to be quite the fashion these days.
Well, I have been in discussion with my government.
Oh, that lot couldn't organise a bunt up in a brothel.
Thank you, Philip. They have suggested some cost-cutting measures.
Such as?
Well, you know, instead of the traditional carriage, we were going to use a limousine to transport Kate to the Abbey.
What about it?
Abdul's minicabs from Peckham. Motto, get in and hope for the best.
Well, I'm sure she'll cope. She'll still be a commoner at that stage anyway, won't she? Mind you, I hope no one's puked up on the back seat. I remember one night me and Charles sitting down.
And then there's the catering suppliers for the reception.
Oh, Fortnum and Mason. Marks and Sparks.
Greg's the baker. And sausages on sticks from Wigan. We get a discount.
I didn't realise things were quite so bad. Still, at least you and all the other ladies will still look marvellous in your designer wear. Prada, wasn't it?
Was supposed to be, Philip, but who needs Prada when you can have Primark?
Absolutely, dear. All looks the same to me, you know. Like the Japanese.
Evening.
Right.
My name's Dick.
And I'm Rick.
We are the Cocky Twins.
We're confident.
We're self-assured.
And we finish each.
Other sentences. Now sometimes people get us confused because we are indistinguishable
In this thing together.
from each other.
Oh yeah. And we look the same.
So we'll tell you once again. My name's Dick with a D.
And I'm Rick with a silent P.
We are the Cocky Twins.
We're confident.
We're self-assured.
We've done this bit.
Now we're pleased to tell you that January isn't around anymore.
It was so last month.
And it won't be bothering us again for a little while. We don't like January. It's cold, it's dark, and nobody's got any money till payday. But there was one bit of exciting news during January.
Yeah. They showed that Britney Spears episode of Glee.
Yeah.
I was like, Britney, you rock.
Is there something you want to tell me?
Hey?
I won't judge you, you're still my brother.
Don't be silly. I'm married with a kid.
So's Elton John. The piece of news to which I refer was that during January, after months of toing and throwing, they announced that the new James Bond film,
That's right, don't worry.
will start production later this year.
Yeah. We love Bond. It's full of action and gadgets.
And gorgeous totty. We love women, or as they're known on Sky Sports, them what don't understand the offside rule.
I don't understand it either.
Not now, Rick. So we put ourselves forward to be the next Bond.
Girls.
Villains. Because we can do a realistic portrayal of someone desperate for worldwide attention and unimagined wealth.
Yeah. We've tried everything, from the X Factor to Britain's Got Talent. Some of those auditions were criminal.
So we plan to star in Bond 23.
They'll never sell without a title.
No, Rick, that's just a working title. Forget it. But that's not all. We also learned during January that the Plain English campaign has urged various police forces... Oh, sorry, he does that whenever I mention the P words. Has urged them to do away with marketing slogans such as taking a lead in making Essex safer. That's in Essex. And protecting and serving the people of Kent, when all the general public really need to see is the word police.
Oh, come on, bruv!
They think it's a waste of money having someone think them up and then someone paint them on cars, etc.
Yeah. So we thought, if it's good enough for the old Bill, it's good enough for our sorts.
We're running the marketing publicity slogans for the underworld to improve their media image. For example, we're right behind you all the way.
That's the pickpockets on the tubes.
Keeping you and your family safe for a regular income.
That's the protection racket, boys.
Delivering to the community what the chemist can't.
Yeah, that's right. Bloke with a van delivering Sablon and plasters.
Anyway, this time we was going.
People to do, things to see.
We hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and if anyone asks, we ain't been on all night.
Anyway, unfortunately, we have come towards the end of the show now. And if you've enjoyed it twice as much as us, then you ain't half lucky. We'd like to finish now
Brilliant. I'll see you in the pub.
with a song. A song that needs no introduction, so we're not going to give it one.
No.
Kit It!
I hit him.
His name's Kit.
You might remember last autumn the government announced some cuts. No financial. To help us drag the economy out of this financial rot. Rot. The funding was slashed up and down the nation of culture and defence and education. It was going to be harsh, and the opposition said it was nuts. Not like that.
It had itself a title, a comprehensive spending review.
Review, review, review.
But it was comprehensive axing of services for me and you.
And you, and you, and you.
Back then it was words and now we see it in action. So whatever your view on political action, times are hard and we're left feeling blue.
Like on Eurovision. It's called the Post-Comprehensive Spending Review. Wop, 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 wop. We've seen the cuts take effect, and my friends, it ain't good news. Wop, 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 wop. Unemployment rises quicker than prices.
Will the measures do us good or will they cause a new crisis?
Only time can tell, will the country win or lose? I've got more details.
Really?
And there'll be fewer police, all the Home Office can afford. Dee-da, dee-da, dee-da. And there'll be aircraft carriers carrying nothing on board.
We'll have nothing on.
Cameron says it's gonna be a tough year. Well, that's just the way it is, there's no point shedding a tear. It's grim at home, but it's even worse abroad. Yes.
Will?
Yes.
If you want to buy a property, you might prefer to rent.
You might, you might, you might.
The way the market is now, you might be better off with a tent
To sleep in tonight.
Last year I bought a flat just for me and a kid. He's paid a couple of $100,000, now it's worth about £1. Yeah, I've got to pay the bank back every penny they lend.
We got the Post-Comprehensive Spending Review Blue. Wop, 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 wop. We've seen the cuts take effect, and my friends, it ain't good news. Wop, 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 wop. Unemployment rises quicker than prices.
Will the measures do us good or will they cause a new crisis?
Only time can tell, will the country win or lose?
I reckon they'll lose.
Yeah, well, listen. And on top of all that, they just hiked VAT.
That was the final touch.
An extra 2.5% on its way to the Treasury.
Thanks very much.
And when you put it all together, these measures seem cool. You gotta get yourself a mortgage for a litre of fuel. But what can you do? It's the age of austerity. Yes.
We got a grin and bear it, there's nothing else to do.
Grin and bear, grin and bear, grin and bear.
I got a penny between us, we're deep in the red, it's true.
But we don't care.
If brown's the new black, then debt's the new wealthy.
Well, who cares if you're poor, just so long as you're healthy?
So here's some advice we'll offer out to you.
There's no chance.
Here we go.
Here we go. Forget the Post-Comprehensive Spending Review Blues. We see the cuts take effect, but now the thinking's on the news. You might as well be happy, no point living in sorrow.
You might get hit by a bus tomorrow.
Out of happiness or money, we know which one we choose.
How
happiness. So eat, drink and be healthy, my friends, there's no time to lose. And done those post-comprehensive
Spending with you. Satirical, cynical, silly in places. We hope you had a laugh and got a smile on your faces. Thanks so much for coming to see us. And our show inspired by courage events. We gathered up stories and we've taken a peek at what was going on throughout the previous few weeks. We're gonna make our way to the bar now. This is Thursday Work and we need a drink. If you're in generous mood, you know we're never refused. That, my friends, was comedy. That, my friends, was comedy. That, my friends, was comedy news.